Pacific Academy, and welcome to our special exclusive episode, San Diego Safari Park Wildlife Highlight. We'll be ranking the top 4 coolest animals that we saw on the field trip. Number 4 are the flamingos. They are social animals and they like to live in a pack. A group of flamingos are called flamboyant, and their nests are made out of mud. The red pigment in their feathers come from the food that they eat, such as algae and brine shrimp. Number 3 is the giraffe. They are the tallest mammal on Earth and they spend most of their lifetime standing up. They only need 2 hours of sleep on average and their tongues can grow up to 45 centimeters long. Number 2 is the okapi. The only living relative of giraffes, their distinctive brown and white colored stripes can help them camouflage in the forest. They are currently endangered and the wild okapis only exist in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Number 1, the platypus. They are the only mammal that lay eggs and live in freshwater lakes. They have duckbills as well as a venomous spur on their ankle for self-defense. Look at them, they're absolutely adorable. Thank you for your time, everyone, and see you next time.
Steven, what are you doing with that?
Oh, I'm playing VR.
What is VR?
So according to Wikipedia, virtual reality is a simulated experience that can be very similar or completely different from the real world. Well, VR has a lot of uses in different areas. The one we're most familiar with is its use in video games, like this one. It also has a lot of other uses. For example, medication, healthcare, education, training, and more. You can even go to a live event if you want. VR can be used to train people in different jobs. It can simulate the environment and simulate your body, your muscle, your skin, or your organism to make the doctor understand your problem and practice surgeries in VR. Do you think VR will impact our future?
Yes, quite a bit, because if taken more advanced and if we integrate nerves and our feelings into VR, then I'm pretty sure that we can make a lot of scientific discoveries.
I suppose it could be pretty important in the future if the technology develops further. The biggest use I could think of is some sort of like VR classroom, maybe, like in case there's another pandemic.
Well, do you think VR is going to be important because of the metaverse?
Not because of the metaverse, but definitely because of the experience you get from playing most VR games.
I suppose it could be, if it's like to the plot of like Ready Player One or something like that. So,
how do you think VR impact our lives?
VR is definitely a form of entertainment, and I can see it being used for educational purposes. But other than that, I don't think it would serve more purpose than like to help the medical industry.
well, right now I don't think there's too big of an impact because not many people have VR. But in the future, once the technology develops further, for example, if they somehow can get rid of like the motion sickness, because I don't get like car sick, airplane sick, or like boat sickness often, but for some reason some VR games will make me sort of sick. So if they could remove that, then that would be nice. Yeah, I think if they develop the technology further, then it could have a big impact on our future.
Thank you, Michael and Bear, for your excellent opinions. That's it for today's episode, and I'll see you next week for another episode of PA News.